You may have heard about many ruthless rulers throughout history, but what we're about to reveal today will leave you speechless. Imagine a leader who lives in unimaginable luxury while his people struggle to survive. His extravagant lifestyle and shocking indulgences are the stuff of legend, and yet, they remain hidden from public view. In today's video, we're uncovering the secret life of North Korea's supreme leader, Kim Jong Un, a life of excess that his citizens could never dream of. Stay with us until the end because what you're about to hear will completely change how you see power and privilege. A morning unlike any other. For the people of North Korea, mornings begin in an eerie and unsettling way. As the sun rises over Pyongyang, the city streets echo with a solemn, almost hypnotic tune. But this isn't just any song. It was personally composed by Kim Jong Un's father, Kim Jong Il, designed to instill absolute loyalty and devotion to the regime. However, for the ordinary citizens, this daily anthem feels less like patriotism and more like a reminder that they are constantly under the government's control. While the people of North Korea wake up to a life of strict rules and restrictions, their leader is immersed in absolute opulence. A royal breakfast, fit for a king. Kim Jong Un doesn't just eat breakfast, he feasts on a meal so lavish that it could rival the world's most expensive banquets. His morning begins with an array of delicacies, served on custom-made platinum plates imported from Egypt, worth thousands of dollars each. These plates aren't just about fine dining, they symbolize his unmatched wealth and power. His breakfast includes premium ham imported from Italy, prepared by his personal chef with expert precision. But that's not all. His favorite dish is Kobe beef steak, one of the rarest and most expensive meats in the world. To put things into perspective, the cost of a single meal he eats could be more than a North Korean citizen's lifetime earnings. And let's not forget his taste in drinks. Kim Jong Un enjoys the finest wines and spirits, including French champagne and Russian vodka, which are exclusively imported for him. A life of unthinkable luxury. Kim Jong Un's indulgence doesn't stop at food. His obsession with luxury extends to everything he owns. Even his morning slippers are not ordinary. They are custom-made in the Middle East and cost more than most people's yearly salaries. And then there's his bizarre personal routine. It's been reported that Kim sometimes summons young women just to bathe and massage him, an unsettling detail that only scratches the surface of his eccentric lifestyle. The wildest parties you've ever heard of. Now, if you think his daily life is extravagant, wait until you hear about his infamous secret parties. These aren't just any parties, they are some of the most lavish and outrageous gatherings in the world. Imagine a room filled with the rarest foods, the finest drinks, and extravagant entertainment, all tailored to satisfy the supreme leader's desires. But here's the shocking part. Each of these parties features around 2,000 young women, hand-picked and trained to serve Kim and his closest associates. What's even more disturbing, some of these girls are as young as 13 years old. Many are forcefully taken from their homes and trained to entertain the country's elite, with no choice or control over their lives. And if any of them refuse, the punishment is so severe that it serves as a warning to others. A twisted selection process, but it gets even darker. Every year, the country's most beautiful young women are forced to dance in front of Kim Jong Un, and from this disturbing display, he selects his next bride. He is obsessed with the idea that all young women in North Korea must remain virgins, just in case he decides to choose them. And in return, the selected girls receive a financial reward that their families cannot refuse. Shockingly, Kim has already chosen over 50 brides in this bizarre tradition. According to reports, Kim Jong Un's personal romantic conquests exceed 1,000 women, and his obsession with female companionship is so extreme that he is rarely seen without a group of women surrounding him. Inside his palace, staff members even refer to him as the Dirty Battery, a name reflecting his insatiable lifestyle. A secret train of luxury. But his extravagant lifestyle doesn't stop at the palace. Whenever he travels within or outside North Korea, he does so in his custom-built luxury train, considered to be one of the most opulent trains in the world. Inside, you'll find a fully stocked bar, a 5-star kitchen, and a selection of the world's finest foods and drinks. But here's where things take a shocking turn. The train also has a private harem of women, whose sole purpose is to entertain Kim Jong Un during his journey. These women are specially selected for their beauty and must undergo medical tests to prove their virginity before being accepted. The train itself is heavily armed, making it so heavy that it can only travel at a painfully slow speed. While their leader enjoys an unimaginable life of excess, the people of North Korea are struggling just to survive. The country's economy is in ruins, and its citizens are trapped in a system that offers them no escape. A disturbing report from a London-based NGO reveals that thousands of North Korean women are trafficked to China every year, forced into prostitution, or sold into marriages with Chinese men. Life inside North Korea is completely controlled. Citizens aren't even allowed to choose their own hairstyles. Men can select from only 10 government-approved haircuts, while women have 28 approved styles. Only government officials are allowed to own cars, meaning that ordinary people must either walk or rely on public transport. Internet access: only 605 people in the entire country are allowed to use the nation's restricted and highly censored version of the internet. Another bizarre law: houses can only be painted gray, and every single home is equipped with a government-controlled radio that cannot be turned off. This radio continuously broadcasts state propaganda, ensuring that no one can ever forget who is in charge. Even jeans are banned in North Korea because they are seen as a symbol of American culture. And tourists are forbidden from bringing mobile phones into the country. All devices are confiscated at the airport. These are just some of the countless strange and disturbing realities of North Korea. So, what do you think about Kim Jong Un's secret life of luxury? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Stay safe and goodbye.